Yeah, that's right, Mr. Millman. It's that time. All right, so we're gonna get into this real fast here tonight. We've got some good news and some bad news for ICT. He's told some truths, but he's told a whole lot of lies. I don't know why he has told so many lies, but tonight we've got to bring back. Remember that time when ICT said, I own all my cars, right? You know the one. He said, I own all my cars. I don't lease anything. And again, I had told people before we had done the research, and look, people want to see. They're like, Vinny, you know, you said that, but ICT said this. Listen, I'm so tired of the he said, she said, right? I'm just going to bring you the facts. I am bringing the facts. I am bringing the receipts. And tonight we're going to talk about, you know, I'm tired of getting called a liar, folks. ICT is a liar. I am not. I simply bring the facts. Here we go. So I have pulled ICT's motor vehicle records. Only because, again, he wants to deny that he leases all of these cars. And not all of them. I just said that the majority of his cars he leases. That is a fact. I have said this before. And unfortunately for him, I was right. So I'm going to bring the receipts here tonight. Again, I don't know why. Why does it matter? Why does it matter if ICT leases or owns or whatever? But I'm just saying ICT is willing to lie about every single thing in his life so that you, the consumer, will believe that he is someone who he is not. And apparently, if he thinks that he's paying cash, if you think he's paying cash for all of his cars, he must have a lot of cash. And he's just so liquid. He's just buying cash cars left and right. That, because again, he won't show you proof of his trades, so he shows you proof of cars. So tonight, since he is bringing proof of cars, we are bringing you proof of lease. All right, I'm just going to break it out. Now, this is a multi-page document. It's 15 pages. I'm not going to redact all 15 of them, but here is what it looks like from the get-go. And I will also show you this other motor vehicle record that we have blanked out all of his information, even his all the times when he has his speeding records. We have his speeding records. Now, why does that matter? Because ICT has claimed that he's lived in massive houses. He's claimed that he's lived in a 12,000 square foot house. He's claimed that he's lived in these mansions that are bigger than anything, whatnot. That's all false. We have all of his address history, because here's the thing. Here's what you can't fake. You have to register your addresses at homes. So folks, here's what we did. We have the address history of ICT living in apartments. He has lived in apartments forever until he sold mentorship in 2016. Under fraudulent means and methods, he used a charity fraud, and that is illegal. So we will be bringing him to court on the charity fraud, where he made people believe that you were giving and donating to charity, and he pocketed it. That is illegal. That is where everything started for him. He finally moved into his very first house. In fact, we also have the home ownership records where he signed an affidavit, which means if he was lying, he could be, that's another criminal charge. I don't know if it's criminal charge, but whatever that charge is. He swore on an affidavit that it was his first home buying at the Iron Gate location, which is that little house that we have shown you guys before, where we sent our private investigators, and where ICT in his own video showed that he lived in that little shack in Maryland. Folks, ICT is a fraud, a liar, and a scammer, and he decided to threaten my family and cause my wife to be fearful, my children to be fearful, and for me, as the father and husband inside of my home, I will not allow this to occur. ICT is going down faster than ICT and Macro Hedge in a trading competition. Let's talk about it. Here we go. Here are the lease records for ICT, motor vehicle, all of the information. Now, again, I'm not going to be showing all of his personal information, but I'm going to go through the list here if you are bored enough to hear it. But here's basically the short story of it is ICT leases the majority of those cars. He's like, oh, here's my Jeep. Here's this truck. I bought that truck for my son. Remember he said he paid cash for that truck for his son? Nope. Here it is right here. I'm going to pull up the very first one. We'll talk about when he said that he bought that car for his son. Nope. It's a lease. The actual owner of that vehicle is owned by A Car Leasing of Maryland. I wonder why that is. And whose name is on it? His son's name is on it, and daddy is simply a co-signer on the lease. Let's move on to the next one. All right, next up we have the Jeep. Y'all know he won't show you the pictures of his track records because he doesn't have any that are winning. He won't show you his broker statements because he doesn't have any that are winning, but he will show you his car. So you know the one, he's showing that Jeep. He's so proud of his Jeep. The Jeep is cheap, let me tell you what. Price on it, cheap. But he did buy that one. That is not a lease. So, ding! good one for you, ICT. You bought one of those. So one part is true. He does own some of his cars. That one he owns outright. Fantastic. Let's move on to the next one. All right, next up on the list, we have one of those Corvettes. We got the Chevy 2019. You know the one. Well, this one, folks, is a lease. I'm sorry, he told you guys he paid those for cash. Nope, he picked those up after he sold mentorship, and lien holder is Wells Fargo. And let's see, the leasing company itself, again, A-Car Leasing of Maryland. If you guys want to go check on it, man, I think the people over at A-Car Leasing of Maryland are a big fan of Michael Joe Huddleston. So unfortunately, when he was telling everyone that he bought that one outright, no, unfortunately, the 2019 Chevy Corvette, piece of junk, but he's leasing, so he can try to fleecing all of you peoples. All right, let's go to the next one. All right, next up on the list, we have a Toyota 2022 passenger vehicle, Toyota UT body, gasoline vehicle, verification number. Okay, I don't know which Toyota this is of his, but it is also a lease. Is this a Toyota Tacoma? Which one is this one? I don't know. Toyota, and this is again, owner, here we come again, A-Car Leasing of Maryland. Oops. ICT, you said, he literally said on October the 20th, he goes out there and tells everyone he doesn't lease any of his cars. He owns all of them cash. Remember that? Write down the date, 10/20. I pulled this MVA record on 10/21. The very next day, I had my private investigators pull the records to verify, and unfortunately, liar, liar, pants on fire, ICT is just trying to fleece with a lease. Oh, that's a good one. Let's look at the next one. Oh, ho, ho, ho. This one is the funniest one to me, because remember how ICT was so jealous of my truck, so he wanted to buy him a big Ram pickup truck? Well, that Ram pickup truck is a 2022. Come on down to 2022. Get yourself a Ram Dodge. You know what Dodge is for? Dodge is for douches. I'm sorry if you drive a Dodge, but most of us who are classy Ford F-150 people, that we drive Fords, because we can afford, you know what I'm saying? You're riding around in your Dodge, you're a douche. No offense, but the car, it's a little bit douchey. It looks a little bit douchey. All right, so the douchey, let's see, is that a lease? Oh, unfortunately, ICT, I really thought this one you might have paid cash for. Nope, this is a lease. Same company, owned by A-Car Leasing of Maryland. I'm sorry. And yes, the parked address is the Iron Gate address in the little shack there in Maryland. But no, unfortunately, folks, when he said that he paid cash, I'm on a $100,000 truck. First of all, this is not a $100,000 truck. And it's a lease. Man, that is so disappointing, bro. That's so disappointing, bro. You were trying to rub that one in on me, weren't you? Oh, bro, you lie about everything. All right, let's go to the next one. All right. Oh, man. Hold on a second. Nope. That record from before on the Jeep was wrong. He's leasing the Jeep. Holy shnikes. He doesn't even own the Jeep. The cheap Jeep. Oh, it's on the list. Oh, no. It's A-Car Leasing. A-Car Leasing of Maryland. Also, man, look at this. It's the lease. Travelers Home Insurance Marine Insurance Company. I've never even heard of this insurance company. Cancel date. Nope, he doesn't have an expiration on it. So, nope, he's leasing. He's leasing the Jeep, the 2022 Jeep UT body. And I got all the details right here. Anybody wants to see this? I believe I have to deliver this to a... this had to come through my own personal legal team, so because they can't send it to me directly. So anyhow, yeah, legal team. But if somebody wants to see this, to verify this, like you think I'm lying, look, I've got the whole sheet right here. Let's see. Let's look at the next one, shall we? All right, this one says exceptions, joint tenants. What could this be? Joint tenants. What's that? Oh, the Toyota 2022 Toyota pickup truck E-Class. It's a E-truck, Class E truck here. And that one right here has got Caleb Logan Huddleston. And who's the co-owner on that one? A-Car Leasing of Maryland. A-Car, wow. Man, they do a lot of business at A-Car Leasing. They love to lease, but I don't know why ICT is trying to fleece all of you on the lease. Fleece with a lease? Come on, bro. You can do better than this. This is disappointing, bro. ICT is the co-signer here. They've got a, let's see, Toyota Motor Corp credit start date 7/2/2022 in July. Oh, that's cute. I still remember ICT bragging, I bought my son a $55,000 truck. No, bro, you're leasing it, and you're not even leasing it. It's his. You are the co-signer on it, so just in case he can't pay, bro, I get it. It's cute, but listen, man, stop lying to everybody. Stop lying. Show them your track record instead of your car record, bro. All right, let's go to the next one. And by the way, the only reason I'm doing this is just to remind everyone, again, I don't care if you lease or buy. I really don't. But don't lie about it. And if we're asking you for track records and you're showing us your cars, then fine. We'll go look at your cars, bro. No freaking way. Dude, not even that. Okay, I thought one of the I thought that one of the vets he was going to own. Nope. Here it is. 2021 Chevy Corvette G gasoline class A passenger car, and scrolling down, check this out. Insurance company, this one's with State Farm Mutual. Okay, customer ID, yep, there he is, Michael Zahoda, but co-owner, oh, A-Car Leasing of Maryland. Bro, you told everybody you paid cash for these, bro. You're leasing these. You're leasing them so you can take pictures in them, bro. You are pathetic. This is sad, bro. This is sad. ICT leasing his vets just to fleece. Lease to Fleece. It's another Lease to Fleece program brought to you by ICT. Let's go on to the next one. All right, I was trying to figure out what this other one was. I didn't understand. I'm like, oh, I forgot there was another Toyota. He's got the RAV4. So the wifey's RAV4, I'm sure he certainly paid cash for that, right? You know, my ICT ain't flush with cash. I'm flush with cash. I don't lease. I always own. I own everything I got. Really? Here we go again. Co-owner information. A-Car Leasing of Maryland on the Toyota lease, bro. Toyota body style UT fuel type G gasoline multi-purpose vehicle M class. Oh, the RAV4, man. Also a lease. I don't know. Listen, bro. ICT, this goes out to you, but I would suggest in 2023 you start showing some real track records. Stop trying to show people your house that you've now moved into with everybody's money that you've taken from them. We are bringing a class action lawsuit against you for all of the fraudulent statements that you made to take people's money from them for 6 years. We'll be returning that to everyone. Merry Christmas and have a happy New Year. I'm out.